Hello friends, a special hello to all the kids from SALT that I haven't been able to see for the last few weeks. I've been missing you. Your other teachers and helpers are missing you too, and I'm sure that you're missing each other quite a bit. And I can't wait until we can all see each other again, but for now, we have to stay safe in our homes and keep doing things the way we've been doing it for a little bit longer. But I wanted to come in here and talk to you this weekend because you may not know, or maybe you have been following along, but we have continued to have church, but even though we can't go and have church in the church building, we've been having our worship services online. And if you and your family have been able to participate, that's wonderful, and I hope that you continue to do so as you're able. But I wanted to make sure that we were continuing to do something for Sunday school and faith formation. So we have a few ideas. We've been talking about what we can do for you guys and with you guys. And I wanted to get things introduced with a video this week so we could get things started. And don't worry, this is just as new to me as it is to you. I am stumbling along, figuring it out as I go, and that's what we'll keep doing. So thank you for joining me, and I'm going to post a lot of information along with this video about where you can find the resources that I'm going to be using today. And so even though you've been spending a lot of time in your own house, you may not be that excited about it, but there is a house that we should be really excited about going to one day. You see, one day Jesus was talking to his friends, his followers. Sometimes we call them his disciples. And he said to them, "Don't let this throw you. You trust God, don't you? Trust me. There's plenty of room for you in my Father's home. If that weren't so, would I have told you that I'm on my way to get a room ready for you? And if I'm on my way to get your room ready, I'll come back and get you so you can live where I live." Now, that is pretty amazing. Some versions of the story even say that he's going to prepare a mansion for each one of us. Now, no matter what it is, whether it's one amazing room or a mansion full of them, it's going to be great because we're going to be in God's house. So I want you to think for a minute, imagine for a minute, what your perfect room would look like if you got to pick everything you could possibly want in your room. Now, that might look a little different here than it would in God's house, but keep that in mind while I tell you a story. It's called A Room of My Own, and it's about a little girl named Clara. Hey, Clara, are you watching? Clara sat down hard on a big box. She looked around her room. What a mess. Well, I've only been working on it for a day, she thought, and it's not like I can unpack everything until all the painting is done. Clara's family had ridden in a moving van and their family van for 3 whole days. They'd moved all the way across the country. Her dad called it an adventure. Clara thought it was just a lot of work, but it was exciting because for the first time since she was a baby, and that didn't really count, she was going to have her own room. Audrey would still have her own room too, but the little boys would still have to share. Mom said Clara was in charge of designing and decorating her room. It wasn't big, but that was okay. It was hers, and she could paint it any color she wanted. She chose green, a bright limeish sort of green, and she and her mom already had 2 walls done. It was crazy bright. Mom said she was good enough painter to finish the rest on her own, and Dad would help with the trim later. Once the walls were dry, hopefully tomorrow afternoon, she could start unpacking and putting out all of her books and stuffed animals and the stuff that made it seem like home. Mom had promised that once all the boxes were unpacked, they'd go pick out a new comforter and curtains or shades. Clara was thinking bright orange might be nice, or maybe crazy purple. It would be fun to decide. that sounds like a pretty crazy room. I don't know if I could sleep in a room that had bright green walls and bright orange curtains. But think about, what would you pick? What do you think God's house looks like? I wonder, does it look like our houses? Does it look like a big castle? Maybe it looks like a tent. I don't know. What do you think it looks like? How big do you think it is? Because if there's a room for you and all of you and me, and we each all have our own room, how big would that house have to be? I wonder, in that story that I started telling you about what Jesus shared with his followers, he also says that he is the way, the truth, and the life. I wonder what that means. Well, I have some friends that are going to help us learn more about that story. So, these lessons come from the same people who've been doing our Sunday school the Sunday school material that we've studied when we were all together. So you may recognize something like these coloring pages. Oops, that's upside down. These coloring pages from the lessons. This one is a couple of Jesus's followers imagining a big house with many rooms. Lucy and Eleanor helped me with these. Here's one that I colored. And I kind of put some different things in each room because I was thinking that one of these rooms might be for Malia. There would be one, I bet Nolan and Quincy would share a room because you guys are like best friends. And maybe a room for Kaylee, one for Freya and Marin, Maggie, Clara. Of course, Eleanor and Lucy would be there too. And all of our friends.
Mom,
but you can find this. Okay, so Eleanor has joined me. Do you want to talk on the video too, Eleanor?
whoa.
She's walking on her monster feet. It's quite a challenge. Come on in and talk to us. Can you come in? Come stand next to me.
I'm scared of videos.
Okay. You don't want to be in the video right now? Come be next to me. Hi. Did we do some Sunday school lessons today together? And you helped me color some pages. And then what are these?
Houses.
Yeah, they're little rooms that we decorated. And this is another activity that you can download on the link that I'm going to share with you. You can look inside, you can see it's a little room that we decorated with the floor and the door and the lights on the ceiling. Eleanor, should we show them yours as well? Can you show them inside yours? Yeah, I think we have it sideways. There we go. Wait, no, I have it upside down. There you go. So, if you guys do these, you'll have to show me what yours turned out looking like. But so, in addition to these lessons that we're going to put out there, I also want to give you guys a chance to chat with each other. I bet you guys are doing some of that now. Some of you, if you're in school, you're probably having meetings with your teachers, and you may have used some new apps on your phones and your tablets and your computers to chat with each other. You're probably seeing family members through the computer right now. Well, I want to have a virtual pizza party with you guys. That's right.
Bye-bye!
Who likes pizza?
I do! I like meatball pizza!
Meatball pizza is your favorite. So I would like to invite you to a virtual pizza party on Wednesday. Get your parents' permission. Ask them if you can order pizza or make pizza that night. And at 6 o'clock, join us in a virtual meeting. And we can chat with each other and share what we've been up to.
Yes.
And talk
We
about...
can also do anything we want. Bye-bye!
Eleanor says we can do anything we want, but we'll see about that. There might be some limits. So I will put the details in this post, and I hope to see you all on Wednesday. God bless.